Hey there guys, Ben with Bolder Than Pebbles. Ben with Bolder Than the Pebbles here, and we're back with another kit review. This time it's Airfix 1-48 SuperMarine Spitfire FR Mark 14. I almost said 19, I don't know why I'm bad at math. So here's side of the box, bunch of warning labels. Just basically a view of the front, and I'll flip this over if you want to read. Yeah, and you can just read that in your time. And there's two camouflages, and there's Humbrol, but I don't use that, so. Okay, so that's the box. First up, we got our clear sprue. I'm just keeping the... And you can either have it opened or fully closed. I don't know what I'll do until I get closer to building the actual thing. Here's a bunch of different things. You got the engine exhaust. Looks like a bunch of different tires. Got a bunch of stuff for the cockpit. You got the pilot here. You got a bunch of different things. You got the wings, which actually don't look too horrible. I like the look of them. You got the decals, which again are they look very nice, and we'll see how things go, but I kind of want to use that decal there. That looks kind of cool, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Basically, here's the instructions. I'll wait till the end to go through those. You got the fuselage here, which again looks really good. I mean, the rivets a bit excessive, but nothing that like a bit of sanding and then redoing them couldn't hurt. But who knows if I'll do that. Sometimes it's just easier to leave things and just not have to deal with them. There's the control panel, obviously. So yeah, that's that sprue. And here's the lower, which has the tail flaps, the landing gear, the rear flaps, some other parts. Looks like wheel bay doors. And here's just what the bottom of it looks like. So yeah, that's the hold on, I want to see all these. If these go on, yeah, they fit. So I like the rounded wing version instead of the clipped wing version, so that's probably what I'll do. Obviously, your model, your kit, your way of doing things, you could do it any which way you wanted to. I know I got this off of Amazon for, I want to say, 40 bucks, maybe less. Although I think Amazon changed that recently. Oh, sorry. Changed that recently, so I think it's less than that, but you have to pay for shipping. So I guess I got lucky that I bought this when I did. So here's the instructions, just like an actual proper booklet. The thing is, it's in color, so like it really shows you what they want you to do. So building the fuselage parts up, or the interior cockpit, I mean. And given it's a Spitfire, it's always painted green inside, so it's not going to be anything too particularly difficult. And yeah, here's where it's kind of showing if you wanted to open it up to have people see inside the cockpit. I'm indifferent, really. I think it might be cool to open it up, but it also might be a pain in the ass to get that panel off perfectly and attach it so that, I don't know, we'll see when I actually start building it whether I want to go that route or not. Might just leave it closed just because, I don't know, there's just something about closed cockpits that I prefer, because it helps hide if you screwed up on the cockpit area. So yeah, here's attaching the wings and the fuselage and everything. Yeah, it's just showing you clip the wings, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. Simple as that, really. At the end of the day, it's not like... It might not make it accurate, but again, it's my Spitfire, so I'm going to do... Although I'll probably do that exhaust then rather than this one, because I'm not a big fan of that thing. So yeah, and then... Yeah, and you can obviously tell by the next step you don't have to have it on. It's optional. You got all the stuff. Got the wheels. I might do it with the wheels closed in, just because I hate having to deal with landing gear that's open. It's just annoying and impossible to work with. I mean, it's easier for displaying, but like, I might build a diorama or something for this where it's maybe in the air or something. Maybe I'll buy a BF-109 and have it fight a BF-109, so we shall see. Yeah, sorry for rambling, I'm just spitballing here. Yeah, so you can either have it closed or you can have it spaced back. It's up to however you want to go. I might do it, model it open. I think that might be a cool thing to look at. But yeah, that is Airfix's 148 SuperMarine Spitfire FR Mark 14. And yeah, once this is all nice and painted and done up, I will release the final build review with the kit review. So, and I also have a couple up the pipeline. In fact, I usually don't show this, but because I have them both built, just not painted yet. These are the missiles for the Hawker Typhoon, which you can see looks pretty good. I'm still in the process of weathering it and everything, that's why. But here's the Churchill, which we'll have a build review soon. I thought the front fender's off, and this whole part can come apart. That's why there's no tracks. I'm going to paint those separately. And here's the Egg Tiger I built last night when I was recording. And you can see it looks good and everything. So that'll be painted up, and that'll be a build review of itself. But yeah, it's time for me to rock and roll and out of here. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, so here is the final build review of the SuperMarine Spitfire FR Mark 14. Overall, not too bad of a kit, and I think it went together pretty well. The only thing that unfortunately didn't go as I liked it is trying to smooth out the cockpit. I ended up making it foggy, and there's not a whole lot I can do there, so I just kind of rocked and rolled with it. But overall, I really do like how it turned out. Looks really good, and everything, yeah. So yeah, that's the build review. I hope you guys like it, and I shall see you in the next video. It's time for me to rock and roll it out.